Welcome back to my little creative corner of the internet. Or welcome if you're new. Let's dive right head into our new creative adventure. For today, I decided to share with you my journey of starting a new sketchbook as well as customizing the title page. First, let's go on a little shopping spree and pick out one of the journals to start next. I decided to use the Leuchtturm 1917 in just the regular paper A5 size with blank pages. First, I was a bit divided if I should use a 120 gram thicker paper journal of Leuchtturm 1917 like I am using for my bullet journal, but then I decided to use the normal thinner paper for this journal and sketchbook for my summer of this year, because I already knew it would be a bunch of things being glued into the journal and stuff, so I thought the thinner paper of 80 grams would be better to not have the journal become so bulky so quickly. I really must say I did start a few pages already, and I think I should have gone with the 120 gram paper anyways, but yeah, that's something to learn for the future. For now, let's unbox this beautiful blank black notebook and customize it to make it my own. As always, if you are a regular viewer of my channel, you might know that I do use the Leuchtturm 1917 journals always in the dotted version for my bullet journal for years now, but this video is absolutely not sponsored. Leuchtturm 1917, if you see that and want to collaborate, I would absolutely love to, so hit me up. That would be amazing, but I'm really loving the journals. As usual, the Leuchtturm 1917 comes with a little booklet and a sheet of paper for some lines or some grid to lay in between your pages if you want to write very straight on the page. And it comes with pre-written page numbers. That's one of my favorite things they have in the book, as well as the 2 page markers to flip back and forth in. That will become in handy later. So now let's open up our first spread on the inside of this journal, and let's do a little customization with making our first work of art on here. I plan on using this sketchbook not only as a sketchbook kind of way or an art journal, and I also want to emphasize more on the journal part of the art journal, so I decided the Leuchtturm 1917 book with thinner paper would have been perfect. Now I'm regretting that a little bit, but it will be fine. We will make it work. Yeah, I feel like after the Junk Journal July challenge, it was really time to start fresh in a brand new journal, so that's why I thought it would be perfect to start a fresh sketchbook with all of you guys now for the upcoming summer projects and everything going on. And also I am dabbling a bit in a more loose, more messy kind of, more street style inspired art style, but there I will definitely make a separate video on how I'm trying to change up my art style for now a bit. That will be hopefully coming soon. I will talk about that more in depth. Now I'm just evolving back to the things that I'm always good at, drawing. That's kind of my safe space for the first page in a sketchbook. I'm always kind of doing a girl's portrait most of the time, because it's just something I'm feeling very safe to draw, and I always think it's best to do something that you know will turn out right in a way for the first page, so that you don't feel too anxious about the blank first page, as well as you don't mess up your first page and then you stop using your journal or your sketchbook just because the first page is messed up. I like to keep it safe for the first page. A while back I did do Start My Sketchbook with me and did share some ideas for you what you could do with your first page if you don't know where to start when coming up with a new sketchbook. Like I'm talking about it here, do something that is familiar to yourself, or you could also include a list of artist goals or something. Maybe that could be something that I could add somewhere in one of the next pages. Haven't done that yet, so maybe that's something I will do soon. I hope you are all have recovered from Junk Journal July, and I hope you are enjoying this just sketchbook session with me. We will later in this video also customize the front cover of the journal, so stay tuned for that. Here I'm just adding some scribbles to the page to kind of embrace the art style, messy style thing I talked about earlier. Yeah, now I'm just adding some sparkles. There can never be enough sparkles on a sketchbook page, I guess. And now I decided to use some mixed media and use some just black painter's tape to get another kind of background to work on, as well as kind of have a bit of a messy scrapbook kind of feel to the spread. And here I'm trying to activate the white marker to use on top of the painter's tape. Oh god. Yeah. I hope you are enjoying this creative session with me, and what's your favorite thing to do on the first page of your journal? Let me know in the comments down below, or share some ideas and techniques how you are filling up your first page in your journal. Would absolutely love to hear from you. Maybe we can collect some ideas for all of us what to do with the first daunting page in the new sketchbook or journal. Here I'm including a little quote to say, create something today even if it sucks. Because that's the main part that's always kind of standing in the way of myself, of creating and just doing something. No matter the outcome, it's always my own perfectionism and the idea of having it to create a certain outcome when I start creating. But I really want to embrace a more messy and sketchbook kind of feel for this journal, art journal, sketchbook, whatever kind of book, for the summer, to just allow myself to also do just messy sketch pages. Not every page has to be a perfect masterpiece to share online. And here I decided to also include my summer bucket list for the upcoming weeks and months and all my creative ideas, just to start a page where I can collect all of those. And I did a little digital collage for my summer adventures of 2024. That's also something that I did include in the kind of second title page of this journal. and I'm just doodling a bit on the side of the summer bucket list spread here, just doing some weird little drawings, kind of to kick off the sketchbook kind of vibes for this challenge I'm setting myself with this journal. How are you recovering from Junk Journal July? I hope you had a lot of fun, and I hope you are staying creative. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you still keeping up with your journal, or is your journal taking a bit of a break now that Junk Journal July is completed? I would absolutely love to hear from you. For me, yeah, like I said, I just have to get a bit more messy and allow myself to create something different, make some street style kind of art. And that's just my way of doing things. I always have a bit of different styles that I'm creating in different journals or in different timelines of my life. And if I do one kind of style for a bit too long, I really crave to do the different one and do more drawings. Or if I work with one medium for a really, really long time, then I'm really craving the different mediums. Is it only me, or do you also have the feeling like you have to change up your mediums every now and then? Here we get into the customization of the cover for our new sketchbook, and my first plan was to use the same technique that I did for my bullet journal, where I did the cutout of the tarot card design I had created for the lovers. And for this time I decided to do the sun. And here I'm just using my Silhouette Cameo machine to cut out the sun design out of white vinyl. And then I would add that to the cover of the journal. That was the plan, because I thought the sun was such a good motif for a summer sketchbook. So I really wanted to do that, but you will see a bit later on what happens. Let's say it like it is. It didn't go as planned, but I'm really happy with how it came out in the end, and I'm happy with the results. So I'm fine with it being different than I had originally planned and had in mind. I'm just trying to embrace the messiness and go with the flow at the moment. Here I did cut out the vinyl motif, and I'm trying to weed out the part of the design that I'm not wanting to print onto the journal cover. And here I'm also just starting to run into the problem that the design is way too detailed and way too fine, that I can't get out the parts that I want to have for the design while getting rid of the background here. That's where I decided to just keep a few elements like the frame here and do something different, do a little kind of sticker collage sketchbook title page instead of sticking with the original plan and being disappointed because it wasn't going on as well. So here I'm adding the numbers. That was something I could save. And here I'm looking into just adding some of my stickers. They are holographic and super cute. And first I decided, I thought I would add just the sun tarot card sticker, but then later on I decide on just using the magician, because I think it's a better symbol for creativity. I'm really happy with how the whole thing turned out in the end. I added some reflective tape as well, and yeah, I'm kind of quite happy with the result of the journal. If you want to get your own waterproof and super durable holographic tarot card stickers of mine, they are up in my shop, and the link is in the description down below if you want to check that out for yourself. Here I'm deciding to use the little face part of the sun for the title page as well. So I had to weed out the eyes and the mouth to get all the details. And yeah, like I said, this whole situation didn't really go as planned, but I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I can't wait to fill up this sketchbook and take you along on the journey of getting back into art and being messy and just having a bunch of fun, being more free and just go with the flow, see where my creativity will guide me and not just stick around one prompt. And I'm just happy that I can run very wild and free in this sketchbook and journal. I hope you are ready to join me on this next creative adventure. I'm also still thinking about what we could name our new creative series that is coming with Wednesday videos. So if you have any recommendations for the series title, let me know in the comments down below as well. I thought about spend some relaxed creative time with me, or relaxed creative time, and then just whatever we are doing. I will maybe post a poll on the community tab as well, but let me know in the comments down below if you have any recommendations for our creative time series. So I'm really excited for that one, and the first episode will come next Wednesday. Creative Wednesday? No, that doesn't really sound well. Is there any other weekday that would be going well with creative? No, I don't think so. Yeah, sadly, we don't have, couldn't do something like Free Fridays or something. That doesn't make sense for creativity. So, yeah, let's see. I will leave a poll. And if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments down below. I can't wait to spend some more creative time with all of you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's Start a New Sketchbook with Me session and the customization of my new sketchbook. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to join me on this creative adventure and many more to come, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, a thumbs up would make me really happy. See you soon. Stay creative.